Well, good afternoon. Your barefoot country cook is using an air fryer now. Yeah, I kind of stepped up in the world a little bit. So everybody loves French fries. We don't like the extra grease. Same thing with onion rings. Homemade onion rings. Just made these, and I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to take a fresh onion ring. You're going to peel that outer layer off, and you're going to cut 1/2 inch rings around. And here they are. There's this 1/2 inch. And I'll show you. Got 1 bowl, 2 bowls, 3 bowls. And you're probably wondering, 3 bowls? Why? This one has in it an 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper and 2/3 of a cup of flour. This has 2 cups of these guys, which I've promoted these before, and these are wonderful. For those of you that want to do gluten-free, cornflake crumbs. It also makes your onion rings a little sweeter. You can use a sweet onion and then use those, and you got some lovely sweet onion rings. So 2 cups of that in here, plus 2 tablespoons of cornmeal, which is optional. You don't have to put it in there. I actually put 2 tablespoons of cornmeal flour. Okay? So that goes in there. And then you need 2 eggs. 2 eggs in the middle-sized bowl. And with that 2 eggs, you're going to put 2/3 of a cup of buttermilk. Now, if you don't have buttermilk or you don't like the taste of buttermilk, there is a substitution. You take a tablespoon of lemon juice, and you take your 2/3 cup measuring cup, put that tablespoon of lemon juice in there, and you fill it up to 2/3 with your regular milk, and that lemon juice turns it into buttermilk. Who knew? So this is the eggs that are whipped and the buttermilk, and your onion rings are in there. And the first step you're going to do is you're going to put them in the flour mixture. This is the flour and the cayenne pepper. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. I'm going to coat it good. And then you're going to take that onion ring. I've got all these onion rings in the same bowl. So I'm going to take them out of the egg mixture. So the egg mixture rings going into the flour. Now if I had a flat, square kind of dish, I could put these all in at the same time. A lot easier. Then you take the floured one and you put it back in the egg. You put it back in the egg mixture. Just like this. Good. And then you throw that into your cornmeal and your cornflake crumbs. Now you can use whatever breadcrumbs you want. Some people use the panko breadcrumbs, but this is gluten-free. So what I'm doing is I'm taking flour, getting messy, and I'm covering these egg and buttermilk rings like that. Got them covered. That one's got an extra layer. Take that, put it back in the egg, coat it good. Throw it in the breadcrumbs. Same way here. I'm going to do like 3 at a time. And put them inside there. I'm going to cover them really good. And you can pat the cornflake crumbs onto your onion rings. Like this. Now, before you put them in your air fryer, and that's the whole point of making these this way, is to have less fat and nice and crunchy, is you're going to spray them with vegetable spray. I'm going to take my this is my air fryer tray, so I'm going to go ahead and place these guys on here, just like this, and then do the rest of them right down there. Take these other rings that are coated with the flour and the egg, back in the egg mixture, egg and buttermilk, put it in breadcrumbs, make it good, make sure it's good and coated, put it right in there, and like this, put it right in there, into those breadcrumbs. I think that was the last one, yeah. Oh, then there's this little scraggly thing, why not? Let's see what it does. Anyway, take that out and put it in there. I'm done with the flour. And this is a little messy, but oh, these are so good. And you cover them really good with this cornflake crumbs. I gotta make a bunch of these. This is just one onion. And then the little rings in your onion, don't throw those out. Save those to chop up in other recipes, or like your salad and whatnot. So there goes that guy. Make sure it's good and coated well, and it is. Look at that. And like this. A nice little coating on there. And that's that little piece that kind of sort of popped in there. And there with that. See, I still have more egg and more flour and more corn crumbs to be able to do more. And then I got some yucky fingers. So I'm going to take this, okay? And just take some you can use olive oil spray, cooking spray, or whatever. And I'm going to spray these. So. With some vegetable spray. That helps them to be good and crispy. I'm going to pop them in the air fryer. I'll take some of that off my hands here. I'm going to have to sweep this kitchen floor. I'm going to show you my air fryer real quick. It's a Chef Man. I got this. A heck of a deal. This is the Chef Man air fryer, excuse me. And I've got my onions in there on the little tray that comes with it. Close it up. Well, I've got my tray in there backwards, don't I? I sure do. Turn it around. And put it there where it belongs, just like that. Close it up. And it has different preset things. And when I hit fries, it gives you times. So it's 350 degrees. And we want these for 12 to 15 minutes. So I do 15. You can change the temperature by turning the knob on top right here. So let's do time. Time is preset for 30, but we only want 15 minutes. And on the top, there's a button that says start. And now they are cooking. Now, if you want to watch them for a little bit, the light will turn on for you so you can see that they are cooking. Yes, I did some before and made a little mess. So that's going to be 15 minutes, and I'm not going to make you wait. So, right here I have the finished ones from before. And these guys, they're not oily. They're nice and crunchy. And you know what? Absolutely delicious. If you'd like to see more air fryer recipes done, because I'm going to be playing with this machine. I love it. Dehydrating vegetables or dehydrating fruits, that kind of thing. That was why I bought the Chef Man. Not only that, it doesn't take as long. And these are really, really good. So, leave in the comments if you'd like to see more air fryer recipes. I did a pork loin in here yesterday, and it was marvelous. So, if you don't have an air fryer, I highly suggest one. Especially the Chef Man air fryer. So, bon appetit. I want to enjoy my onion rings. And I'll see you for the next recipe. God bless.